Thank you for showing up, Reese. I hope you're still here, Tile. If not, that's cool too. How's the audios? Is it really good, or are you just saying that because you're a yes man? I need to know if it's actually good, so somebody comes in and be like, "Yo, it's too loud. We can't hear you." Like, I need it to be perfect. Because I only get one chance at new people when they come in. If they come in, the audio's off, they're leaving immediately. My voice is a little loud. Okay, can you still hear me more than you can hear the Summer Games Fest? Or does Summer Games Fest needs to be louder? Alright, testing, testing, testing. Is it still too loud? You guys aren't saying anything in the chat, so I don't know.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
I love the energy. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Summer Game Fest, a showcase to celebrate what's new and next in video games. Now, every year, we have the distinct honor of coming together to spotlight the boundless creativity that defines our industry. Thank you all for joining us and giving us your time. And special thanks to Dante. I was reading my feed this morning and saw that he canceled a date, and he hopes I don't disappoint him. Dante, we're going to do our best to make it worth your while. We have a really fun show ahead. Over the next 2 hours, we're going to give you a whirlwind tour of dozens of games from studios big and small. From Lego bricks to puppets, zombies to Marvel heroes, this show has a little bit of everything, including, yes, some brand new game announcements. Gotta have some of those. Now, before we dive into the excitement, let's take a moment to recognize just how dynamic our industry has become. Here's a look at the top 10 selling new games on Steam so far in 2025 by units, according to Game Discover Co. Lots of great games.
Is that repo game really that good?
Franchises, but sitting proudly at number 1 with over 13 million units sold since February is Repo, a groundbreaking indie game crafted by a passionate team of just 10 people at Semiwork in Uppsala, Sweden. Closely trailing it is Schedule 1, TVGS, a solo developer in Australia. It's inspiring that these indie creations stand side by side with heavyweights like Monster Hunter Wilds and the Oblivion remake. Absolutely. Now let's also applaud Claire Obscure from Sandfall.
It's such a good game.
They might get some nominations at the end of the year. We're not there yet, but it is a monumental achievement, earning the highest.
It's a popular streamer game, Repo.
Game, all from a team of under 30 developers who bravely stepped away from big publishers to forge their own path. One thing is clear. With digital distribution and engines like Unreal, today's most innovative projects increasingly emerge from outside the traditional publisher system. That's something to celebrate, but with more than 18,000 games released on Steam just last year, more than double from 2020, the challenge now is discovery. And that's precisely why events like Summer Game Fest, our partner showcases happening all weekend long, and initiatives like the Steam Next Fest are so essential. These events help remarkable games, big and small, find their audiences. And hopefully, if you're watching this show, you'll discover your next favorite game. So, in that spirit, let's kick things off with a game from an independent studio who is thinking very big. In 2017, 4 developers broke away from AAA publishers to chart their own course. Today, they're a thriving independent studio of 30 creators. And what you're about to see is a powerful testament to what passion, freedom, and a small, dedicated team can achieve. Let's take a look at our first new game announcement.
Looks good so far. Good editing. Mortal Shell 2. Alright.
Doesn't that look great? Well, we got lots more to come. But right now, the end, the Nexus War, Galactus Fight, or even live at Risky Reels. Over the years, Fortnite has innovated with mass-scale live in-game events. And tomorrow, Fortnite is set to do it again across console, PC, and phones. The Death Star's super laser is charged and ready to decimate the Battle Royale island. But there's still hope. You and your friends can join the fight. Here's the first exclusive look at what you'll be part of tomorrow in the brand new live event, Death Star Sabotage.
That sounds cool. I'm gonna do that.
Jonesy, all right. Right now, it is an honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary game creator who is set to release his latest project in just a few short weeks. With each of his
Hey, Sith Lord, what's up, brother? Thank you for coming to the stream, man.
And we are honored to have him with us for the first time at Summer Game Fest in person. Please, everyone, join me in welcoming the great Mr. Hideo Kojima. Great to see you. Mr. Kojima, here we are. The world tour begins at Summer Game Fest. It's great to have you here. We are so excited for DS2. So, let me ask you, Mr. Kojima, you've worked for many years on this project. What do you hope players take away from DS2 when they play it later this month?
DS1 が出た後にコロナになったので、
Well, we hit the pandemic after we released
僕ら
DS1.
皆さん、コロナを体験した
Everyone experienced
コ
the
ロナを体
pandemic.
験した中での
So,
新しいつながりというか
I wanted to show something new connection
考えていただきたい
after we faced the pandemic. So I want everyone you to think about that when you play this game.
Okay, well, talking about playing the game, it's coming out later this month, but right now I know you prepared a special exclusive clip for SGF. Let's take a look at this.
あの
Have a seat. Over here, please.
It's crazy to think how video games have evolved.
No smoking, please. So you are Neil Varner. What do you do? For living.
I'm important.
I never played the first game, and I don't imagine I'll play this one. What about you guys? Did you guys play Death Stranding or no?
Neil. So you made it then.
Sorry.
I really don't remember me.
The girl. You're alive.
Yeah, well, she hit him.
Stop. Stop. Stop.
I guess that's something to do with the last game.
Well, that was a clip from the game, a cutscene. We saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we met them in the trailer back at South by Southwest, but we got a little bit more of them here. Tell us a little bit more about this clip and the characters of Neil and Lucy.
あのまあ DS2 で非常に重要な
In
キャラク
DS2,
ターです。
it's a very important character.
ニールとルーシー。
Neil
で
and Lucy.
まあちょっと詳しくは言いませんけど。
I can't really say because there'll be spoilers.
手に
But
膝の刻印が
You saw the cancer mark on both of their
すごい
hands.
深いつながりがあって
So they have this deep connection and reveals
あの前回の
throughout the story.
Yeah, we've already talked about the Marvel fighting game on 2 different streams, Reese.
Who was played by Mats.
彼はもう
And of course, by story, he will not be in DS2. But this time,
Hey, Midnight Valkyrie.
won't be like
Hope you have some good games coming up, and they mentioned Crystal of Atlan too. Yeah, they are. They're gonna mention Crystal of Atlan and Seven Deadly Sins Origins.
we have to kind of like top that character. So Luca Marinetti was a great actor, and I think he worked great. He did a great performance, so I think you'll like this new character Neil too. Well, the game's gonna be out in 20 days, so I'm not gonna give any spoilers. That's
I know.
what I brought today.
But there is more to share, and you won't have to wait very long to learn more about the game. Actually, this Sunday, as part of Summer Game Fest, you tune into the DS2 live game premiere, where Hideo will be joined by many members of the cast who will be sharing a new demo of the
Yeah, I
game,
saw-
a live gameplay demo alongside Elle Fanning and Troy Baker.
They cited
They're hosting it.
love
And let's just
Seven Deadly
say
Sins a lot,
this is
yes.
not the last that you've seen of Neil this weekend. We'll leave it at that.
あのニールのゲームプレイシーン
Yes, I'll show you the gameplay scene
あの
with
見
you.
に来てください。
So hope you enjoy. Will join us Sunday too.
Excellent. All right. Thank you so much. Hideo Kojima, everyone. Great to see you, Mr. Kojima. Thank you. All right, and now I'd like to introduce my co-host for Summer Game Fest. She's along for the party, a veteran games journalist on GameSpot and the co-host of the Friends Per Second podcast. Please join me in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
Thanks, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game Fest. I am so excited to be here this year. Thank you for having me. Now, we are honored to reveal an exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here you can engage in intense combat, fight for land, glory, and legacy, and lead massive armies into epic scale battles, as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
Looks good so far. Chronicles Medieval? Or Medieval Chronicles? It's only going to be on Steam? Okay. Hey, One Take, what's up, man?
Medieval world. Now it's time to hang on to the edge of tomorrow. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds is a thrilling new entry in the legacy of racing action games within the Sonic franchise. Cross Worlds brings other worlds and
What's up, Sinister? Thank you for coming, man. I appreciate it.
including surprise guest characters being revealed here at SGF for the first time.
I was never a fan of these games. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Joker?
Coming in September, but that is not all. We'd like to introduce the man behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
Thank you, Jeff. I'm honored to be here to talk about our latest Sonic Racing game. Sonic Racing Cross World is the next generation of the Sonic Racing series, developed by Sonic Team and the Sega Arcade Racing Team. You can feel brand new experience from the new future travel link, which you can warp in the race. Also, unlike another kart racing game. This game will have online cross-platform matchmaking.
What's this doing? What?
So you can race against all of your friends across all of the platform. Lastly, I have one more thing I'd like to show everyone here today. Take a look inside of the travel room.
I appreciate him from learning a little bit of English for this. Not Minecraft racing.
Minecraft and Sonic. I guess you could say you gotta go craft. Oh, I gotta laugh. That's all I want. That's all I want. Next, we're excited to reveal a brand new action RPG from Bandai Namco Studios. Embark on a journey across a dark fantasy world and uncover a vast story that eclipses time.
Time. For some, it heals. For others, it wounds. For our world, it promises only oblivion. Our hopes lost long ago.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Code Vein 2.
But you have the power to change all of this.
Wait, do I have to like shout or can I talk normally? 'Cause I've been talking hella loud. Like, can I just talk like a normal person?
Could you undo the sins of ruin? And this time, or maybe the next, you'll find
Looks a little cartoony
save us all.
for Code Vein 2. Same sound effects. Yeah, that's Code Vein 2. Who asked for that? Coming in 2026? Who? I didn't think that game's sales did enough to justify a part 2. You love the first one? I played it. I think I beat it. Well, that's a cop for sure. End of Abyss. What was that one game that they made an anime for?
That was a very moody,
That was kind of Monster Hunter-y.
Abyss, the debut title from Malmo
You know what I'm talking about? I can't remember the name of it.
The atmospheric action-adventure game coming in 2026 to the Epic Games Store and consoles. Next, we'll step into the black and and white world of rubber hose animation with mouse PI.
God Eater, yeah, we needed another God Eater. They made like 4 of them, and then they just stopped.
Releasing later this year. Here's a quick new look at the game and the reveal of a familiar voice.
There's something rotten at the heart of Mousburg.
Crooks beware. Detective Pepper's in the house.
There are those who would bend the city to their will.
Dumb wise guy.
This looks like a super kids game. Hey, Last Gamer, thank you for coming to my live stream, man. I appreciate it.
They won't even know what hit them. Oh boy. Here we go.
That's probably going to be a skip for me.
Another roll for Troy Baker. All right, that's not all from Playside. Now comes the announcement of another ambitious project from this independent Australian developer. We've been talking to them for a while about this project, which builds on their recent launches of Kill Knight and Age of Darkness. But this takes things to a whole new level. It's a premium, real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises in the world.
Okay, you got my attention.
Let's take a look.
Oh, what? An RTS for Game of Thrones?
You may think you know how the game is played. But this is not the game you know. This is your legacy. You decide who wins and who dies. Game of Thrones. War for Westeros.
All right, now it is time for the global reveal of an FPS action-adventure RPG.
The great Silkovsky once said, one could count 1,000,000 billion suns in the known universe. So why do we deny other intelligent beings? It is said, if they were out there, they would have visited Earth. My answer is, maybe they will visit us. But time has not come yet for this. The dawn of a new era. The era of atomic heart. 2.
Looks interesting, but I'm gonna have to skip on that.
That's right. Atomic Heart 2 is in active development at Munfish on Unreal Engine 5, a spiritual successor to the first game with a retro-futuristic world on a global scale. This time, there's a greater emphasis on RPG elements and player freedom. But that, believe it or not, is not all for Munfish today.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky, a giant cube. I can still barely believe it myself. When it showed up, I was in the lab. I didn't even see it. You know? I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness. How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if it was always there, and we've only just started to see it?
Oh, that looks interesting.
Is yet another new project from Munfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the Atomic universe on a massive levitating
MMORPG.
where the edges are constantly rotating to create unique gameplay combinations that are ever evolving. All right, let's jump into the Marvel Cosmic Invasion universe. The new retro beat 'em up coming to PC and consoles this holiday with multiplayer fun for up to 4 players. You can pick between 15 Marvel characters to play, but so far, only 7 have been revealed. Well, now it's time to meet the next 2.
What game is this? Oh, I remember seeing this. Why does the screen keep going small?
This is oh my world. What is this place?
Okay, now this looks sick. Musashi? So a Neo clone? Onimusha, Way of the Sword. Okay. Now that looks like it'll be fun. If not a little frustrating. Next year.
That was a new look at Onimusha Way of the Sword, which we announced back in December at the TGAs. It is coming in 2026 and will be playable this summer at Gamescom. Now let's completely switch gears. You guys all know I love my puppets, and this next project is one I've been tracking for a few years, as a team at Sans String Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline. It's actually a thing. What you're about to see is running completely in real time in Unreal, and I cannot wait to play it. Here is an unexpected new game announcement that combines comedic storytelling and arcade fighting action. Check this out.
Honestly, the tournament of a million punches, you'll get yourself killed!
Alright, you little sick of fuzzy shit. Show me what you got.
They're cussing like that on the Muppets?
If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform. Why are you even here? Don't waste my time.
Namani, thank you for coming to the stream.
Save us, Fuzzy, or we'll die!
Attaboy. Attaboy.
I think I got a fix for this.
This maid ain't gonna be itself. I've been taking dumps in there all day. Jab, jab, jab.
There we go. Won't have to worry about that anymore.
Super fun. Gotta wish list that, right? All right, well, next it's time to see the announcement of a brand new game in Deception We Trust.
An ancient white castle deep in the mountains, lost to time and legend. Only the chosen find their way here. Gathered from every corner of the earth, divided yet bound. Wolves and lambs. Engaged in a perilous dance of wits, a game where truth is but a shadow. Enough theatrics. I'll get to the point.
Killer in?
Is a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in plain sight. Kill someone, and a clue will remain. Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. The lambs scramble to find clues, one step closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come to light. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by rooting out every wolf. Such simple rules. But there's so much more to this game of murderous mystery. Complete quests to level up. Buy items with the gold you earn. Loot chests for weapons and armor. Steal items, blow up opponents, poison others, place traps. Discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better escape the castle. Now the paths to victory are clear. You would do well to remember. Deceit and deduction are your strongest weapons in this.
I'm so confused and I have so many questions.
Your invitation awaits.
That was Killer In, a 24-player multiplayer game from Square Enix where you compete in a game of life or death using social deduction skills to win. All right, it's hard to believe this next game was first announced at TGA in 2021. And though it's been a while, their recent tech tests prove that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm of course talking about Arc Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited to share a new trailer which will tell you more about the mysteries.
Better be good if it's been taking this long.
And the long-awaited launch date coming.
'Cause I've never even heard of it.
From Embark Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Arc Raiders.
Breathe. have to walk this path alone. Surround yourself with resourceful friends. Here, you are in control.
I'd have to see more about it. Looked good, but that's just CGI though.
Arc Raiders is coming October 30th, 2025 for PC and console. Congrats to Embark Studios. All right, Dune fans, now you can finally.
CB and Goon, have you had a fleet? Do you have a fleet? I'm trying to find a good group. Yeah, I do have a fleet. It's called the Holy Knights.
It arrives on PC in just a few days on June 10th, but you can play it right now in Steam Advanced Access. Here is a brand new look.
You should definitely check out the video that I made about fleets for more information. Thank you. I still feel like I got a lot of room for improvement though. Dune? The franchise feels too Star Warsy to me. I usually can't do Star Wars without lightsabers. Dune Awakening. Tile, I haven't seen you type in a chat in a while. You're still here? It's okay if you're not. Finally, some gameplay of something. Is it multiplayer? Chrono Odyssey. That looks good. I'm sorry, T-Lay. It's just that I'm looking at the Summer Games Fest, their chat, and their people are typing nonstop, giving their opinions about the games. I was just hoping that you guys could do the same.
Whatever's coming next will not be easy. I will never forget my cause.
What is more compelling to you, sir?
Just as he once came to me, filling that dark tower with light.
What happened while I was out? So I hear
Alright, show me something new.
the victors show no mercy to the defeated. People here despise weakness, worship strength, and crave glory.
I never doubted that he would end up here.
Okay, so that's where that comes from.
Yes. What ending have you penned for Septimont this time?
Looks interesting.
A rat in the vessel. Such a tiny nuisance.
I'll admit I haven't played Wuthering Waves in about a week. I guess I'm really waiting for Cardathia to drop. Never played it? You should give it a try. It's not a bad game.
That's Mio Memories in Orbit, a stunning.
They've got some really good cutscenes on their stories.
That has a demo on Steam you can play right now as part of Next Fest. What you're about to see next is a stop-motion co-op platformer where everything has been crafted by hand. It's called Out of Words, and I'm honored to show it to you today.
Okay, this should look interesting. Making me want to play again Wuthering Waves. Yeah, I'll probably play it again when you can get Cardathia. Might give it a try. Yeah, if you like Crystal of Atlan, why not give it a try? You don't have to make any serious commitments. What are we thinking about this so far? I'm gonna have to give it a nod, dog.
What a really unique and different game. This August signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the acclaimed Mafia franchise from the team at Hangar 13.
No, I definitely didn't pull on
Set in the
Kokona.
brutal underworld of 1900 Sicily. Here is the Summer Game Fest trailer.
Betrayal burns because it can only come from someone close. An enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
It's really hard to pull off a good co-op game, yeah.
My friends, my family, my beautiful daughter, Isabel.
I can't remember the last like co-op game that I played that was really fun. I mean, Helldivers was a fun co-op game.
Remind them of their obligations.
This is between us and Spadaro. Where I come from, commitment means everything.
Claymation freaks you out? Yeah.
This is how it'll be.
Did it look like a movie?
This is an opportunity.
Do you wish to commit to this family?
Enzo! We can't let them get away!
When Isabella became involved, Miss Fenman, loyalty is everything.
We do not always get to choose what we do.
Unknown talked me out of getting Carlotta, because I was about to pull for her, but I knew it would have been wrong to do so.
And if you thought that guy was a stud, just wait till you see this next game. LEGO Voyagers captures the creative, hands-on spirit of classic LEGO play and will also support a Friends Pass, just like Split Fiction. Here's the first ever look.
Let me guess, he builds up along the way. This looks like it takes way too much time and concentration. Carlotta is apparently still super solid, and DPS is way more reliable than Zanny because guns go boom, yeah.
For a few familiar faces you might have grown up with on Nickelodeon. Some with squirrel suits, thank you. Some with science smarts, and some with serious attitude. Nickelodeon has always been about wild worlds and weirder characters. And while I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today, I am thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never before. I hope you enjoy the first look at Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny. Yeehaw!
Okay, you got my attention. They have a chance to do something really great right here.
Brave and wise and powerful and ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers the land had ever seen. Hello, would he able to?
SpongeBob. Come on, man, you gotta give us more than that.
Almost 2 years since players first stepped into the role of Geppetto's puppet to save the city of Crash, disease, and puppet frenzy in Lies of P. Overture is a DLC expansion to Lies
I want to see if I can beat Doug or the Angry Beavers.
environments, and of course, opposing enemies and bosses. Here's the exclusive new look.
This game looks like a bunch of rage-inducing boss fights. Bro, I'm just not about that life anymore.
Yes, that's right. Overture is available today across all platforms to play, so enjoy it this weekend. All right, next up, the small video game publisher Serenity Forge, based in Boulder, Colorado, shared this game with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill. That piqued my interest. I think you might get a kick.
Etheria? No, not Etheria. I heard Doki Doki. Yeah, I just have no idea what that even supposed to. It's a scary game?
I wouldn't recommend eating those tomatoes. All right, NCSoft is expanding its Blade and Soul universe. Let's take a look at the rich lore and dynamic action in Blade and Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul Heroes coming soon.
Got mad at Crystal Vatline yesterday. Getting nullification as a casual was rough. I'm so squishy with 32. I'm at 5,000 now. Does anybody play Blade and Soul? Yeah, Doug was my favorite Nicktoon. Oh, word? Blade and Soul Heroes? Okay, that looks like fun. Hey, it's Crystal of Atlan. And I've never seen this cutscene before. I'm positive this isn't even a thing. What is this? One Punch Man? They're doing a collab with One Punch Man? I'm not a fan of One Punch Man. They could have collabed with something else, but hey, good shit. Seven Deadly Sins Origins! Finally, some gameplay. Okay, King. Hawk. Because you can go underwater. Meliodas, Merlin, Tristan, Albion. Okay, you can play as King. Dolcemonte. Oh, look. Bond. Okay, mounts. Okay, you can actually freeze enemies. Gother. I hear that's... yes! That looks so freaking cool!
5.6 is available today.
I know, right?
Technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
One Punch Man collab, that means, that's dope. That means they got money, yeah.
In real time. Squid Game will be coming to UEFN.
It's coming out sometime this year. That's all we know so far.
That Mongil Sadai will be exclusively on the Epic Game Store.
Oh, I'm so hyped for that. I've been spamming Seven Deadly Sins too. I've been watching the anime.
We altered the course of nature. Unleashed genetic power across continents.
Jeff Goldblum.
It is up to us to nurture what we have set free. To find hope within this chaos. Well, to help life find a way.
He said his line.
Hi, I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games. 10 years ago, we broke new ground with our first game, Shovel Knight. Today, I'm thrilled to share a world premiere look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower. Mina continues our traditions of refining retro gameplay for a new generation. It's a bone-chilling adventure that it blends intense combat, free roaming exploration, and precise platforming. As Mina, a whip-wielding hollower, you'll burrow through danger and unravel the mysteries of a cursed island. A decade ago, we unearthed a groundbreaking legend. This year, we're bringing our next bona fide classic.
I think our brains are just wired differently, Midnight. Some games just look better to us because we're anime nerds.
All right. It's a special one. Our next game comes from a well-known developer that has done... Yeah. Kyle Bossman, everyone. Final Bossman. All right. Well, Hey, Jeffy. If you're reading this, it means 3 things. Number 1, you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And 3, you're gonna do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably. A wet one on the lips, comma, waved. All right, let's take a look.
Headband trailer. Hell yeah. Handcrafted with cuddles by the Merc with a MetaQuest. Kick back and bask in the glory of gaming's first quintuple A tropical farming sim experience. Oh, hi, new friend. Oh, yeah. Escape the turd burger of late-stage capitalism and enter a world of VR magic and wonder. You'll care for exotic pets, the elderly, and dysfunction with hip-hop Satan. Oh, hi, don't worry, he's a fascist. He deserves this big time. This guy's a total idiot. What the hell? Who designed this shit? I wiped my ass on this first. You're welcome. Who got the lobotomy with fries?
I wonder how much they paid him to do this.
Come true in VR. Spider-Man gets insomniac, and I get this shit? I'm craving Korean barbecue. Is that weird? Whoa!
That's so good.
Dying Light the Beast, the culmination of a decade of Techland's experience building survival horror games. Kyle Crane is back as the player character in this title that blends open world and action survival horror. Let's take a look at the latest trailer with some big news, the release date.
The Walking Dead?
What can you tell me about the Baron?
He's a narcissistic sociopath. He's experimenting on humans like they're lab rats. God only knows what the Baron's planning to do with those monsters.
This game looks scary.
I don't care how high his walls are, or how big his army is. That fucker will pay for what he did to me. All the years he took for me, all the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do!
I still haven't seen the last Deadpool. I've been saving it for a rainy day. Dying Light, okay.
There's the big news. Dying Light the Beast is coming on August 22nd, Gamescom week. All right. This next game draws inspiration from classic.
I think so too, Midnight.
The highs and lows of adolescence, the bonds of friendship, and the nostalgia of growing up. Mixtape comes from Beethoven Dinosaur, an Annapurna Interactive, and this is your exclusive new look at this game that plays like a love letter to teenage memories.
Hanging out, getting buzzed. I've got to get out of this place.
everything's about to change. It's time to look back on your greatest hits.
I don't know who's playing this.
It's the pigs, darling. Shit.
This year, experience a retrospective like no other. Beethoven and Dinosaur invites you to relive the teenage riot, to spend one last night together before school's out forever. And with a soundtrack this good, it's gonna be one hell of a night. And The Cure. I love The Cure.
Sinisteria, is this your type of game?
Experience it for yourself. Mixtape. Nothing but the hits.
I trust you have seen it. A beautiful world where harmony reigns. Will you struggle until your last fleeting moment? Your destinies are sealed. There is no escaping them.
That is why we must end you. Right here and now.
On your guard.
This is gorgeous. Take this. And just getting started. Let's put it into action.
The surge of power. Savor each moment.
Now, get ready. Everyone, are you with me? We will live on in this world. No matter what hardships await. We fight for a future filled with hope. Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree.
A beautiful game. That was the global announcement of Toa.
Do you think they pay that guy in the background to go, yeah, every single time?
Classic Japanese art with a whimsical spin on Eastern mysticism. Next, we want to introduce you to a game made by a first-time solo developer in Bandung, Indonesia. With the help of 9 of his friends, he's built an intense action beat-em-up with brutal hand-to-hand combat set in his hometown. This is Acts of Blood.
Game set in Indonesia?
Justice, peace. Just needs one. The hunt isn't over. Not until I kill them all.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Why does it remind me of Spider-Man? Acts of Blood. That looks fire.
Amazing what these solo devs can do today. Now it is time for the reveal of the next game from Montreal-based Tribute Games, the makers of TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier. If you're like me, you've been waiting for more than a decade. Let's reveal.
Toronto, isn't that where you're from, Sinisteria? Yeah, I can most assuredly say I was not waiting for this game. Two-and-a-half-hour drive from Toronto.
Scott Pilgrim's back with his fist flying in a brand new brawling adventure in EX. You'll battle through space-time in the streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their
I thought I heard Canadian in his voice.
4-player co-op adventure with a story written by Scott Pilgrim creator Brian Lee O'Malley. All right, we're going to be right back, but first we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Ah, there you are. Wait long. We've been preparing delightful ways to make you suffer. So enter the village if you dare. We've slashed the price to be lower than ever for you simple little man things. Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around. Now cease this foolishness and make your decision wisely.
Hey, the First Descendant. I played that game. What song is this? I fuck with that song heavy. I like it.
Humankind has been obsessed with the hard. Now, a glorious morning has dawned.
Wait, you actually played it? I didn't even know.
Hakan Abrak, CEO of IO Interactive. We can't wait for you to discover Mindside when it launches on June the 10th from Builder Rocket Boy and IO partners. And yes, you may have noticed Agent 47 will be contracted for a very special assignment in Red Rock City. This week, we finally revealed 007 First Light to the world, and your reactions were heartwarming. It's coming in 2026, but we want to make the wait more exciting. We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe. Let's take a look.
Your target is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre, a financial mastermind with suspected ties to the...
No, Trevelyan?
He has arranged a high-stake poker game at the Casino Monarchique in Paris. Our clients have deemed this unacceptable.
I've invited these people for a reason. I know their weaknesses. Mr. Rengang, he's true patient, and Miss Bry, well, she likes a drink. Don't know about the newcomer, Mr. Smith, though. He's the only wild card. Well, this is turning into an interesting evening.
Welcome to the VIP room here at the Casino Monarchique.
Reaper. Unusual name.
Names are for friends. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Le Chiffre?
Am I faded? Did I say the wrong name?
There you have it. Hitman and 007 are coming together in a very unexpected way.
We know our players waited a long time for 007 First Light. It's just around the corner, coming out next year. However, Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend to join me here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
That's right, everyone at Summer Game Fest, please welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen.
Oh, it's him.
Good to see you, Mads. Thank you for joining us. Thanks for coming to Summer Game Fest. Mads, you are Cliff, but you're also Agent 47's next target as Le Chiffre, the villain we know from Casino Royale.
Yep, that's it. And you know, this is, I've always had a deep love for this character. It's a role that means a lot to me because of a lot of reasons. So when Haggard gave me the chance to step into the shoes of Le Chiffre once again, I did not hesitate for 1 second. But this time is a little different. He's more confident. He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk. He is visceral, unpredictable, and ruthless. And let's just say this time he doesn't outsource the violence.
So this mission is set in a casino in Paris. We want to make an homage to the movie Casino Royale while keeping surprises for our players. James Bond and Agent 47 have very different set of skills, and the mission will be handled in very different creative ways.
Yeah, he's not going to beat me in poker. He's going to figure something else out.
So I guess it is not just about the shot, it's about the bluff around the table this time?
Yeah, sure, exactly. It's the Schiffer is always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess player to a poker game.
We built the mission to allow several paths, unexpected characters, appearances, and even custom poker mechanics.
Wow, all right, well, when do we get to play this?
That's the best part. We wanted to surprise you.
Yeah, right? That's why I said Trevelyan. I thought that was him.
Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours. For only 30 days, and if you play it, you will unlock a unique reward in 007 First Light.
Amazing. All right. Well, Con Mods, thanks for joining us for Summer Game Fest. Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks for having
so
us.
much.
Thank
All right,
you.
great to see you.
He changed the way he pronounced his name. First he was saying Mads, now he's saying Mods.
So will delight Lego fans made with over 1 million Lego bricks, 300 minifigures, and over 700 trillion minifigure combinations.
Make some noise for Lego Party!
Get ready!
For a nail-biting competition.
We're minifigures, Dad. We don't have those. It's an action-packed contest to collect the most golden bricks.
But will you be helped by friendly krakens?
Or hindered by evil monsters.
Or lightly toasted by a flying lizard with wings?
That's a dragon, Ted. And what about our amazing mini-games, Ted? We've got more of them than you can count.
More than 10?
It's actually more like 60.
Whoa, that's a lot!
With surprises around every corner, anything can happen.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Okay, but certainly not a giant crab, a mythical king cobra, or Master Wu smashing a crate.
Those were literally just on screen.
Wow! We got all that and more in Lego Party!
Yes, it is. He was also in, I think he's Grindelwald, right?
All right, next a new look at a new team shooter from Dreamhaven and Moonshot Games. 20 players across 5 ships venture into the most treacherous region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact. The game is called Wildgate, and the open beta starts next week during Steam Next Fest. And we're also very happy to announce the game will launch on July 24th for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox. Let's see what it means to get into some serious space shenanigans.
Danger. Reactor overload.
This feels bad.
Now their ship is flying. Is that the artifact?
Stay with me.
This'll be good.
Good thing that wasn't our ship.
Interesting.
I'm proud to reveal to you the next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios, the team behind the Guacamelee series and Nobody Saves the World. They're making a full 3D game that can be played alone or with a friend in co-op. You can find out more during Day of the Devs right after the show, but for now, here is the global reveal of Blighted.
Looking over this decaying world, one can only wonder, how did it all come to this? It began with the ancient rituals, the dead buried with a seed from the trees of memory. Those who ate of the fruit saw the lives they lived, and passed their knowledge to future generations, until Sorcisto, in his lust for power, consumed the brains of the living, spreading this blight. You harbor it too, I see.
Hey, Obey Skills. Thank you for showing up.
Should you fall, pray the vultures consume you before the blight does.
There is more Blighted coming up right after the show, Day of the Devs. All right, next is a first-person survival action horror game from Team Cloud. It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered with the new Munfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life with unpredictable monsters, and visceral dismemberment. Here is your first look.
Oh my god, that looks scary. Yeah, it does kind of look as good as a movie. Yeah, it's gonna be a big gnaw dog for me. Oh, fuck no. I don't like having heart attacks.
Poor little babies. All right, Mecha Break is one of 2025's most anticipated shooters, with its previous beta amassing over 300,000 concurrent players on Steam and 3 million players in total. In this game, you explore a sci-fi universe and pilot powerful mechs with immersive aerial and ground combat. As a top wish-listed game, players are clamoring to know just one thing. When is the release date? Well, here is Mecha Break's latest trailer with the answer.
Growing Martian zones force the Thalassic Federation to advance its Project Enterprise.
Mecha Break? You're getting this game? How did they make a better Gundam game than Gundam?
In this next title, small-scale players traverse the oversized world around them, filled with local wildlife and hostile machines. Built by a small 8-person studio, this is Infinitesimals.
Do you really care how many people are in their studios? Like, do we need that information?
We must now face a stark reality. The industrial civilization we were expecting to join heroes no more.
Whatever it takes, we find a way.
Interesting.
2026 marks the 30th anniversary of a legendary video game franchise that I think we all know very well. Please.
Oh, what? Resident Evil? A new one?
Happy birthday to you. And to celebrate, a special message for Takeuchi-san.
マギーさんありがとうございます。カッポン竹内です。皆様のおかげでバイオハザードの30周年を迎えることができました。ありがとうございます。さて、出演しているバイオハザードの最新作なんですが、もう少しだけまばたきするぐらいの間だけお待ちいただければと思います。それではこれからもバイオハザードシリーズよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
Take your time. I don't think anybody's in a hurry for Resident Evil, right?
All right. Thank you, Takeuchi-san, for that very special message. We cannot wait for when the time is right to share more leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil. Now it is time for the next big update for a beloved franchise.
Let's rumble.
Sagat? Finally. Okay, Sagat looks pretty cool. They're dropping the ball by not bringing Sakura in.
That was Last Flag, a new online action game from the new indie studio Night Street Games, which is the ultimate game of capture the flag set in the 1970s. As you saw, the closed alpha will be starting later this year. Next, we have a beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG game developed in China by Lenzi, Wuchang Fallen Feathers, which is launching on July 24th. Here's a look.
Is this bloodshed really what you wanted? Fate is all set in stone. You can't change how it ends.
I don't know. I feel like Elden Ring sort of like desensitized me to Souls-like games anymore. Like, I don't want to like learn a boss's 32 attack patterns anymore. Hey, what's up, Void? Thank you for showing up, man. I appreciate it. Wu-Tang? Please be good. Please be good. Please be good. Show some gameplay. It's only going to be on Epic and Steam, no console.
Ghostface Killer is calling on you to rescue his Wu brothers. Wu-Tang Rise of the Receiver is a new co-op action RPG with anime-style fighting, and it's the debut title from the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment. Now, here's a new look at Guild Wars 2, which has new updates, including player housing, and is free to play.
Yeah, just dropped my homeboy off, so on the way home. I had to do that when I was fighting Sephiroth on King Hearts 2. Again, doing that level 1 challenge. I see. Yeah, I just don't want to do that anymore. Like, it's okay for the first couple of bosses. They only have, like, 9 or 10 or so things that you have to, like, memorize. But when you get to these bosses that have, like, 97 things you got to memorize, and it's just, I don't want to do that no more.
My story is yours.
I hear this game's only on Steam too. Moongill. Steam Epic, okay. Same thing. Only on PC. Wait, is there anything on mobile other than Google Play that lets you like get games?
story.
Here is another game throwing back to a classic animation style. Enter a surreal world where you're a down on his luck outcast who has to battle his inner demons, literally, in this action roguelike. Here's Into the Unwell.
You got the 4K notification last night? Nice.
Another relapse, huh? Get well soon. Maybe it's too much for someone like you. Delusional. It won't always be so easy.
That game looks irritating.
You still look a little unwell.
Hey guys, I'm Ian Prue, the co-founder of 1047 Games. When we started Splitgate in our dorm room, we just wanted to make a game we could play with our friends, and 20 million of you played with us. Now, with the help from our amazing community, we've built Splitgate 2. Why? Because I grew up playing Halo, and I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year, and I wish we could have Titanfall 3. With Splitgate 2, we asked ourselves, how would we take portals to the next level? What if you could portal to entirely different worlds? So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and intensity of something much bigger. Splitgate Battle Royale launches free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
Splitgate Battle Royale? Okay, let's see what this is. A new VR? That guy's got some energy. I like it. Yeah, it definitely looks like Halo. I don't know about those portals, though.
We are honored to showcase the latest project from the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
What he said is true, but ain't no one playing this more than COD. That's true. They're trying, though. COD's slowly starting to taper off, though. The cheaters are starting to really ruin the game. And people are waking up to it, and I don't want to deal with that. Yakuza? You got go to code. This is what Japan was really like back in the 1940s.
Chap there, huh? Don't I look like one? You're not? So, what are you then? Sana. 俺が知りてえよ。
Alright.
You saw it at TGA last year as Project Century set in 1915, and now the full name has been revealed. Stranger Than Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943, and knowing RGG, I'm sure more surprises are surely on their way. All right, well, we're
Their
almost
audio
done
sync
here,
is
but
off.
We do have one final, very special global game announcement to share with all of you who've been waiting. Today we've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including many brand new studios, and we're proud of that. But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again. When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was absolutely blown away by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision. And while there are many places, really any place, this game could have been revealed, we are so deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here at Summer Game Fest.
This is the best for last. Head ass. Federal Bureau of Investigations?
Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Coming. If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Rumble Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace. Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
It is Resident Evil. Wow.
There you have it, Resident Evil Requiem. And it will be playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026. Amazing. Thank you, Capcom. That was an amazing announcement. Glad we kept it a surprise. All right, that's going to do it for our live Summer Game Fest show. Let's thank our co-host, Lucy James. Didn't she do a great job, everyone? Good job. Lucy got to see the trailer for the first time.
I know.
Too.
Oh, I can't believe it. You kept that so secret.
Very top secret. All good. All right. Well, there's much more Summer Game Fest to come. Make sure to visit summergamefest.com to see a listing of all the digital events this weekend you can watch, and to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Games Showcase on Sunday. And stay tuned online to see coverage of many of the playable games at Summer Game Fest Play Days that's taking place this weekend in LA.
And make sure to stay tuned for Day of the Devs, which is coming up next, with additional new reveals from incredible independent studios around the world and deeper looks at some of the independent games we showcased today. Thanks so much, everyone.
Awesome. And thanks to you, Lucy. Great job co-hosting. All right.
All right.
That's going to do it for Summer Game Fest. We will see you at Gamescom on August 19th.
Well, not bad. I saw what I wanted to see, even though it was only for like 13 seconds, but it was still cool. I appreciate you guys for hanging out, man. I didn't think anybody was going to come show up at this thing, 'cause, you know, but you guys did, so thank you. I'll catch you on the next stream.